Shalom, shalom, akiyam. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. I would also like to give a double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. I would also like to say peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, scattered throughout all four corners of this earth. It's just Bayan back again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And I just wanted to get into a brief lesson, landbacking off of a live stream that the beloved brothers out of Memphis did last night. I'm actually going to show a short clip of what the brothers were getting into. They were going into Matthew 19, and the brothers were bringing it out, man. And the Spirit hopped on me to get into a lesson, inspiration, through the Holy Spirit, to pretty much speak on the same topic regarding their lesson, and it was entitled, "You ready to lose it all for the Lord, man?" And that's a question that, first and foremost, us men, that have been, called to, do this mighty work, and coming in the authority, of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, the true names of the God of the Bible and His only begotten Son. This is a question. This is part of examining ourselves. Are we truly ready, to give it all up? When the time comes, when persecution will come into its perfection. And the answer to that question should be yeah. It should be hell yeah. Why? Because we've been opened up, to the understanding of what Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai has in store for us, man. We understand the promises and the reward that comes with giving our body as a living sacrifice for Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. So Abarataza, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai is dealing with us when the time comes, where some of us are gonna have to make that ultimate sacrifice, man. And that's giving up this body, man. Through being a martyr. And Abaratazad, will have the Spirit on us like Stephen did. You can read about Stephen in the book of Acts 6 and 7. Where he was persecuted, by Jake. They set up a false counsel against him. False witnesses. They lied on him. And ultimately stoned him, man. But towards the end, at the end of Acts 7, it goes into how, while he was being stoned, he seen Yahweh Shai, standing on the right hand of Yahweh, and he fell asleep. You see, so you can pretty much come to a conclusion that he didn't feel anything, man. He was shown mercy by Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And Lord willing, those of us that have to play that role, pursuing the Revelations 20 and 4, we're able to be comforted, by the Holy Spirit. So through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, the first scripture I wanted to grab before we grab that short clip is Revelations, the 20th chapter. And the, let me see here, the 6th verse, right? Because, ultimately, even, pursuing the 1 Thessalonians 4, even if we are martyred, hey, if we're part of the elect, we're going to take part in the first resurrection, which is what you want to take part of. You want to be part of that first resurrection, man. You being part of the first resurrection, you also escape the second death, which is going to come in the form of these ICBM missiles, man, and the chariots of the Lord, zapping these people to powder, man. You know, we don't want anything to do with that, you know, but we want everything to do with this. Let's get this. Revelations 20:6, and it reads, blessed and holy, right? Blessed and separate, right? Because holy goes into separate, is he that hath part in the first resurrection. Why? Why, Lord? On such the second death have no power, right? The second death, which is what? When the Lord, again, nukes this place, man, with those intercontinental ballistic missiles, man, turning Babylon the Great, aka America, the daughter of Babylon, into a lake of fire. And also other areas of the earth are going to get hit as well. Jerusalem's definitely going to get hit, where those small hats have completely contaminated the Holy Land, man. Okay? But they shall be priests of Yahweh and of Mashiach, and shall reign with him 1,000 years, man. In this 1,000-year period of us reigning with Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, is going to consist of, you know, first and foremost, Yahweh Shai, you know, the 12 disciples, King David, you know, and the 144,000 men, okay, which makes up the governing body, okay? Lord willing, we're one of those men, you know, one of us, Akiyam, are going to reestablish righteousness on the planet Earth, man. Okay, this is a time where justice and judgment is going to be being executed. Okay, and this is also going to be the time of the erecting, okay, of the kingdom of heaven, man. You see, where these heathen, okay, starting with Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and these other heathen in the form of their elites are going to be building up the kingdom, man. You see? And we're going to be establishing justice and judgment, you know, upon the planet Earth, man. And it's going to be a 1,000-year process. And the 1/3, the rest of the 1/3, you know, the innumerable multitude, they're going to be on the scene as well. You see? That 1/3, the rest of that 1/3, they're going to be on the scene, you know. And Abaratazar, you know, we're part of the elect, man, to be able to take part of this, man. But we understand it's going to come with enduring, which to endure goes into suffer. We're going to have to suffer temptation. You know, we're going to have to suffer ultimately in its perfection, the hour of temptation, man. You know, but Abaratazar, you know, the Holy Spirit's resting upon us, where we're able to resist this man, man. You know, where we're able to resist this man in his MOTB, which is in the form of that micro CHIP, you know, which has become clear and evident that it's that. You know, as time goes on and this man continues to, you know, spew his madness and boast in his science and technology, it's becoming clear what they want to do, and that's link man with technology, okay, in the form of this grain of rice, okay, which is the mark of the BEAST. You can read about in Revelations 13 and 16, but, you know, sticking to the point, you know, that's what we're going to have to resist in its perfection, man, you know, because that's going to come with you, you know, being killed, you know, as it says in Revelations 13, and I believe that's 14 or 15, you know, which pretty much goes into us being ostracized and ultimately, literally, you know, again, pursuant to Revelations 20 and 4, you know, but, you know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, you know, Lord willing, we're able to, you know, endure all this temptation. But let me grab this clip real quick from the Beloved Brothers, which inspired me, you know, to get into this lesson through the Holy Spirit. It's about 2 minutes. There's a clip out of this section I want to play. You know, that, you know, if you're in the spirit, you're going to feel this.
This is Matthew chapter 19 and 18.
Go ahead.
Oh, I started.
This is what I'm saying. You got to get that meat. You know what I'm saying? Get that meat off that thing.
I started 16.
Okay.
He said, and behold, one come and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life?
Right.
And he said unto him, why callest me good? There is none good but one that is Yahweh. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
You see that? The law, statutes, commandments, going back to Judges 5 and 11.
Yeah.
As we rehearsing. See, this is what it is right now. See, the Lord's so cold, he gives us a great period to what? To rehearse.
Right.
Y'all need to practice. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The Lord's so cold, practice on being good.
Right.
You know, that's what you'll tell your son or your daughter.
Yeah.
Practice on being good. And then you practice on being good, it's going to become natural.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's exactly what it's saying. All right? Because what? Practice make what? Perfect.
Yeah.
All right? Because we're going to be perfect what? In the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
But as us rehearsing, it brings more favor in the sight of Yahweh Shema Shah. That's all, just more favor. You got it all.
Verse 18 in Matthew chapter 19, he saith unto him, which Yahweh Shah said, thou shalt do no murder, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness. Verse 19.
Oh, that's in the law, ain't it?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Honor thy father and thy mother, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Right. Go ahead.
And the young man said unto him, all these things I have kept.
He said, all these things I kept from what? From when you thought, right?
Mm-hmm.
He said, shit, that ain't nothing. I've been doing that. That ain't nothing to me. Go ahead.
What lack I yet? Yahweh Shah said unto him, if thou wilt be perfect, and go and sell that thou hast, and give to the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven, and come and follow me.
Hey, we got 3-4 examples when you're dealing with rappers.
Right.
Kodak Black.
Yeah.
I'm an Israelite, my diamonds bright,
Yeah.
bullshit ass
Nick
nigga.
Cannon.
What happened to that nigga?
Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon, that's true.
They
Ice
took the nigga
Cube.
Ice Cube.
Hey, that's 3.
Yep.
Shit.
What's that nigga? I'm not black no
Kendrick
more, I'm an Israelite.
Hey, Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar.
Lamar.
See, all these examples.
Nigga had a chance.
Nigga had a chance, brother. Come on and stop everything they were doing in the world and make that sacrifice and came on to the truth. But what them niggas do though? War.
Yeah. Man, Nick went and let the goddamn Amalekites goddamn bless him or something, man. He came back even stronger. He ain't no telling what all that motherfucker did. He came back more wicked.
He had to get him a donation and everything. Like, shit.
Gave a nigga a TV show. Man, Jake failed though.
He failed the mission.
Failed.
But that's an example right there. You know, all they had to do is give it all up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And start all over again. Come on, brother. The Lord said it's an easy thing to make a poor man rich. Them niggas could have got all that shit back. If they would have sacrificed that. You know what I'm saying? But what they do? They failed the mission. And we can't be like them niggas, man.
That's right.
All right? We gotta be like Yahweh Shah. It is finished.
That's right.
You know? You got it out.
That's it. That's it, man. Hey, see? They failed the mission, man. Hey, these rappers that claim to be Israelites, man. Your Nick Cannon, they named them Kendrick Lamar, Kodak Black, so on and so forth, man. They couldn't give it all up. And then that's what separates. See, that's what separates, those of us that are, rich in faith versus those that are just seeing this thing as another movement in the Israelite community, man. Consisting of us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Nah, this is not a fad that's going to come and go. No. Okay? This is something that's literally causing things to happen on the planet Earth. And we cannot be like those niggas, man, that failed, man. That failed the mission. Because this is what we're on. We're on a mission. We're just passing through, man. You see, and what they couldn't do, they couldn't endure temptation, man. Going back to that enduring temptation, they couldn't do it. You see? Let's grab this. The book of James. I posted this on their comment board right here. The Spirit moved me to get this. Right, so let's go here. James 1. After I posted this precept, the Spirit started working. The Spirit started moving. I'm like, I felt that inspiration. And you Akiyam know what it is. Right? James 1 and 12, and it reads, blessed is the man that endureth temptation, man. And again, to endure goes into suffer. And when you get this word, let's go here real quick. Let's get this word temptation real quick.
Strong's G 3986. Pairasmas. Pairasmas.
Right? When you get this word temptation, it goes into what? An experiment, right? Attempt, right? Trial, proving. Okay? Let's see. Trial, proving, right? The trial made of you by mind, bodily condition. Since conditions served as the test, the love of the Galatians to Paul. Let me see. Galatians 4:14. 144. Here we go. The trial of a man's fidelity, integrity, virtue, and constancy, right? Towards who? Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Check this out. There's more, right? An enticement to sin, right? Temptation, right? And that enticement to sin, hey, when we're offered that idol, okay? when we're offered that idol, man, which is what? That grain of rice, that MOTB. That's gonna be the hour of temptation, man. And you let them climb up inside you with that, you're pledging allegiance to Esau, man. And that's a capital offense, man. We're gonna have to endure. We're gonna have to resist that. And again, he's going to weaponize the food and your living condition. So that temptation is going to be real. Check this out. An enticement to sin, temptation, whether arising from the desires or from outward circumstances, right? This fourth industrial revolution that they're conjuring up. An internal temptation to sin, right? Obtained by the devil, sought to divert. Let's see. Oh, look at this. The last one in C, right? Temptation, right, of the Most High by men. Rebellion against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, by which his power and justice are, as it were, put to the proof, right, and challenged to show themselves, man. This is what it's gonna come down to. You see, we're going to be proved, man. And that's the spirit. Let me get a precept real quick before we go back to that James. Let's get this in Sirach real quick. So we got to be proven, man. We're going to be put through the fire like gold. It's all through the scriptures. Where do I want to go? Sirach 24. Sirach 24, and I believe it's 24. The book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as the book of Sirach. Chapter 24 and verse 24, and it reads, faint not to be strong in the Lord. Right, what's it mean to be faint? To grow weak, man. Hey, when this trouble comes, we can't grow weak. What's that? 2 Timothy 1? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai didn't give us a spirit of fear, man, but of a sound mind, right? Faint not to be strong in the Lord, that he may confirm you. You see, we're gonna have to be confirmed, man. Battle tested. Right? Cleave unto him. For the Lord Almighty is God alone. And beside him, there is no other Savior besides the one he's sending. Okay? Which comes in the form of his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, the Redeemer, man. See, and this is something we understand. This precept right here will confuse an individual that don't got the spirit on them. Like a wacky-tacky Christian. But anyways, sticking to the point. Hey, we're going to have to be confirmed, man. Abba Ratazah, we can endure. Let's go back to that James. James 1 and 12 from the top, and it reads, blessed is the man that endureth temptation, man. And again, that temptation is going to come in a variety of ways. Our family, our careers, our personal achievements, goals, other aspects of life. We're going to be tempted by these things, man. Prior to that temptation, our temptation, man, which is going to be us being tempted in its perfection, right? For when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life. And this is what we hope to receive by the hands of Yahushua himself. 2nd Esdras, the 2nd chapter, the crowning ceremony, Abaratazah, we can take part of, right? Which the Lord hath promised to them that love him, man. So this, hey, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua promised this, man. To those that love him, though. You see? Those that love him. You got these wacky-tacky Christians talking about they love the Lord. Hey, but they honor him and worship him with their lips, but they don't do what he says to do, though. In action, they don't show that he loves them, man. What scripture say? If you love me, keep my commandments. What did he say to Simon Peter 3 times, which 3 goes into understanding? If you love me, feed my sheep. You see that? So there's requirements, man, proving that you love the Lord. And ultimately, hey, giving your body as a living sacrifice, man, is going to truly prove if you love Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. That's going to prove, that's going to be the ultimate test. You see, because, hey, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is a man of his word, man. You know? And as long as we can endure what we're being tried with, again, all manners of situations are going to come up. As a matter of fact, speaking of Peter, this is why when you go to Matthew, let's go to Matthew 19, where the beloved brothers were reading out of. And I'm going to go down. You Akiyam and Akwaf know where I'm going. Right? When Peter inquired of what they're going to receive after doing all this for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Right? Check this out. Matthew 19 and 7, in Matthew 19 and 27, and it reads, Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What should we have therefore? And Yahweh Shai said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, right, which goes into reincarnation, okay, vocab alone, and you wacky-tacky Christians just can't get it. When the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone, here's the point, and everyone that hath forsaken houses, see, because, hey, you having property and stuff, that's a temptation, man, that you wouldn't want to let go. You wouldn't want to give that up. Hey, there's brothers that got houses, man, and got land, you know, and got property, that own property. You see, hey, that's going to have to be given up in the days to come, right? Or brethren, or sisters, or family, or mother, or wife, or children, right? Family, man. And you know Jake is family oriented. Jake is very family oriented, regardless of how Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, has, plastered, Israelite, families being, no good, broken down, and the father being no good. Hey, it's because he created that society. He created that situation, Esau, Edom, with woman libs and all manners of support that he's given the woman to allow her to play the harlot and turn her back on her man. You see, but in the perfect world, for lack of better words, naturally, Jake is tight knit. Jake is family oriented, man. And you can see that when you read the scriptures. And you will come to that understanding of how our forefathers got down. But anyways, right, check this out. All lands, going back into that property, for my name's sake, right, for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai's name's sake. And remember, back in that 2nd Esdras, the 2nd chapter, it goes into those that stood so stiffly. Why? For the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You see? So this is heavy, man. We understand, hey, the word of the Lord is so powerful. He puts his words over his name, man. That's heavy. You see? But sticking to the point, right? For my name's sake shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. Immortality, man. One of the promises, okay? That the God of the Bible and his only begotten Son promised us, man. Everlasting life, immortality, man. New bodies, perfect bodies, man. But many that are first shall be last, And the last shall be first, right? And in Esau, Edom, the so-called white man society, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are at the bottom of the bottom. And there's nothing under us, man. Therefore, qualifying us to be set up on high, man. To be set up first. Starting with the elect. You see, that turn from transgression in Jacob, man. Hey, what Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai has prepared for us, man, we can't even fathom it, man. We can't even fathom, and the scriptures go into that. We can't even fathom what Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai has in store for us, man. This is why, hey, we got nothing to lose, man. We're better off just locking in and taking what we got to endure, you know, until the very, very end. 1 Corinthians chapter 2, we're better off suffering for righteousness' sake, man. And dying for it if necessary. Right? The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 9, and it reads, but as it is written, and it's written, I want to say that's Isaiah 64. Lord willing, we'll go get that too. But as it is written, I have not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart, right, into the mind. Remember that word heart in the Hebrew is lab, which is your mind, right? Neither have entered into the heart or mind of man the things which Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai hath prepared for them that love him. You see, there's a lot prepared for those of us that love the Lord. And not just saying we love the Lord, we're showing that we love Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. You see? If it comes down to us having to have to shed our blood, hey, that's the ultimate act, okay, of love, man. That's the ultimate act of love, man. Proven through action, man. Love is an action word. Let's go get that. Let's go get that other location where this is written, because it gets even more detailed, man. Right? Isaiah 64 and 4. For since the beginning of the world, men have not heard nor perceived, right? Perceive goes into discern, right? To understand. By the ear, neither have the eye seen, O Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, beside thee, what he hath prepared for him that waiteth for him. See? Hey, that's enduring. Enduring, it goes into suffer. The wait, that's suffering, man. Hey, but we're like a faithful dog at the door, waiting for the owner to come back home, man. That's how we're waiting for Yahweh Shai to come crack these clouds, man. We're waiting for Yahweh Shai to come through. He said he was coming. Yahweh Shai said he was coming in many locations in the scriptures, man. He got us, man. We just got to stay locked in. And I speak to myself first and foremost, man. We serve the King of Kings and the Lords of Lords, man. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, where it's coined, and what's that, 2nd Ezra 8, that his throne is inestimable, man. His throne is uncalculable. Can't even calculate the throne of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Shai told Thomas that his father got many mansions, man. Let's go get that real quick in John. Let's go get that real quick. The book of John, St. John, chapter 14. Let's start from the top. This is red letter too. So it's Yahweh Shai speaking. Let not your heart, he's speaking to Thomas, but hey, we can translate this right to us, man, through the Spirit. Right? Let not your heart or your mind, right, be troubled. Ye believe in Yahweh, believe also in me, right? Because remember, Yahweh gave all power to Yahweh Shai over heaven and in earth, man. He has full authority, man. The only one over Yahweh Shai is Yahweh, his Father. And we come in, and we come in that authority. You see? Verse 2, St. John 14 and 2. In my Father's house are many mansions, man. What's this mean? Then Yahweh Shai say, heaven is my throne and the earth is my footstool, man. Isn't that written? Didn't Yahweh say that? Through the prophet Isaiah. Let me go get this real quick. And we'll come back. The book of Isaiah chapter 66, in verse 1, and it reads, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, the heaven is my throne, and the earth is my footstool, man. Hey, there's many planets that are livable, man. You see, those many mansions are going to other planets, man. Other inhabitable planets. You think the Israelites are gonna be immortal and only live on planet Earth? No, man. What do you think them chariots are for? Hey, we're gonna be able to go from galaxy to galaxy, man. Universe to universe. This is why it says what it says in Isaiah 64 and 1 Corinthians, going into what the Lord has prepared for us. We can't even understand, man. We can't even discern it, man. You know? Hey, we can't even understand those bodies we're about to get and how they operate and how they need to be cleaned. You know, we don't know if we have to wash ourselves in precious stone, man. And metals, man, like gold and platinum and amethyst and agate and all types of, you know what I mean? Like, because our body, we're going to be in league with the stones, man. And we're going to be operating on a whole different vibration, under a whole different vibration, man. We're going to have control over the elements. You see, we're going to be like gods, man. Little Yahweh Shais. Completely perfect. See, we can't even wrap our mind around that right now. You know? Hey, here it is. The Lord gave Esau the fatness of the earth. Yeah, we're going to get that too, as it's written. But you can imagine, the Lord's going to go all out for his chosen. You know, he ain't going to just leave us with the earth. Nah, we're going to have them chariots, man. Hovering over our palaces, man. They ain't going to just be there to look pretty. No, we're going to be able to get up out of here, man. Make moves. You know how Jake likes to move around. Hey, Jake likes to move around, man. You know? Let's get this from the top. Isaiah 66 and 1. Thus saith the Lord, the heaven is my throne, and the earth is my footstool, man. This ain't nothing to the Lord. Where is the house that ye built unto me? And where is the place of my rest, man? You know? Hey, let's get one more. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai ain't no joke, man. And this is the power that we serve, man. The true creator of all heavens and earth. The book of Psalms, chapter 104, and verse 1 and 2. I'm going to get 2 as well. And it reads, bless the Lord, O my soul. Verse 2 is the point. Bless the Lord, O my soul. O Lord, my power. And I believe this is the Psalm of David. Thou art very great. Thou art clothed with honor and majesty, who coverest thyself with light as with a garment. Wrap your head around that, man. Who coverest thyself with light as with a garment, man. Going into that inestimable throne, right? Who stretches out the heavens like a curtain. Come on now. We're going to have access, Akiam and Akwaf. We're going to have access, man. And this is what we're fighting for. This is just a few things that we're fighting for, man. And there's so many things we can say here and mention. Sovereignty, slaves, everlasting dominion. Let's go back to that John 14. Shit. Let's close out here. The book of John, chapter 14. Let's start from verse 1, and it reads, let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in Yahweh, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. Look at that. Yahweh Shai, man. Since we've been in captivity, Yahweh Shai has been making moves, man. Yahweh Shai hasn't just been sitting up, it says that he's on the right hand of the Lord. He ain't just sitting there the whole time. Now, Yahweh Shai has been making moves, man. Why do you think these scientists, they spotted another planet with one of these big-ass telescopes they got that looks like it has water on the planet? You know? Hey, and it's beautiful because Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is tempting them. He's letting them see it, and, and through the spirit, he's putting it in arm reach for them. Like, this is why Esau got an extravagant long, drawn out, science program. They're trying their hardest to get through that Van Allen belt, man. But the Lord's not going to let them. You demons are not going to get past that radiation belt, man. You're going to do all your destruction in inner orbit with the space trash, and that's about it. You can pollute the oceans and you through. That's all you got. You ain't going outside of this. You see? The son of perdition. You are not going outside of this. This is all you got, right? In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again. See, Yahweh Shai is coming back, man. And receive you unto myself, man. He's coming back for his elect. That where I am, there ye may be also, man. You see, so this is what we're fighting for, man. We're fighting to be in the councils with Yahweh Shai, man, to be able to, be so close to him, to be able to see him breathing, man. To be able to drink wine with him. To be able to look him in his eye and speak with him and consult with him and take counsel with him, man. Being part of that governing body, man. Hey, if you believe, this is what we're, if you believe, you understand what we're doing this for, man. Hey, we're doing the work of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. And like the beautiful brother said, man, it was very inspirational, man. We don't want to be like them niggas, man. Them niggas, they failed the mission, man. We want to be like Yahweh Shai. Hey, it is done. It is done, Lord. And Abba Ratazah, he said, hey, good job, my faithful servant. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. Lord willing, you Akiyam and Akwaf were edified. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kal Halalium La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Quadash. Shalom.